Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Golden Flashes. No chance to catch him.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
The game makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A critical third down play for this offense right here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 for the first possession. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Hokies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looking to throw it on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
The Golden Flashes are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Gonna run it. It's McDonald. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
A completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Hokies churn out another first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Here's the second down play. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll try the right here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Hokies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. The big fella's Kurt flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kent State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket now. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Hokies looking to run some tempo here. And then first down, right back to the running game.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. It's second down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Penn State's offense back out there now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, golden flashes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Golden Flash is getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield and spot it at the 38.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the back gets the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense in hurry-up mode. Receiver in motion now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Strong fight back. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Handoff running right. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Hokies will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Kent State's offense back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He shreds the tackle. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Golden Flashes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds as a short.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's on the run. Launches deep. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Wideouts now clustered. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return, but they snuck out the drive with the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
State offense on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Cole. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Cut quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offensive rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Can he reach the end zone? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Hokies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Trying to come all the way back. Extra point try coming now. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Lining up here in regular kickoff formation despite having just one timeout in the late going here. Surprised they're not going onside kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense retakes the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.